Hello everybody, this is Piefrenzy from Team This Round. Today I'm here to bring you the finals of the weekly cup called Antec Attack. The prize is 200 euros, and really it's just a weekly attack, but or a weekly attack, a weekly game. But we have players talking about the version. Oh, we had a pause. But yes, this is the GSO version of Antome Valley, and I'm pretty sure that means spawns are only cross. But so let's introduce the players. In the top left, we have AI's Seiplo. I'm awful at names, but AI stands for Alien Invasion. That is the team name. Um, he's AI Seiplo. I'm just gonna say Seiplo. Seiplo? Oh, Seiplo. Seiplo sounds right. Seiplo is playing Protoss with the light pink color, personally my favorite color, against his Terran opponent, roxkisSlivko, playing Zerg. I almost said teal, and then I almost said drone. Playing Zerg in the teal clothes. See a forge fast expand here coming down for Seiplo. Some things to note about these players is Seiplo really he plays a lot of online tournaments, never really going to any like I don't know what they're called, like they're not LAN tournaments, but yeah, what would they be called? Offline? But they're not offline. But we see hatch first here for Slivko, but Seiplo is deciding to wall himself in with pylons here, and he's going to try and cannon rush this base. And I know some of you are saying, well, that makes no sense. Well, what actually ends up happening is, if the drone did not see this, the building itself cannot. Oh, turn this off. The building itself cannot see these. Only the drones, what's allowing them to see it. And so he's just putting cannons down so he can deny this base. But he also has a cannon on the high ground here, but the spawning pool is not even done yet, so probably gonna force a cancel here. But this has delayed his own base by quite a while. Although he's about to throw it down, he's about to be at 400 resources. But I liked what he did there, where he blocked himself in with both pylons, and then when this pylon was about to finish, he put down a cannon. I really like that play. But we see spine crawlers now putting down in the main as Slivko is like, oh junk, stuff is going on. But Slivko says, well, I'll just take my third as my natural, and I'll just go attack with Lings, which you know, I think he waited a bit too long after he had this Lings. If he would have done this a little bit earlier, this would have been better. Because this cannon is probably going to be finished in time, but there's a huge. Okay, never mind. What I was going to say is there's a huge gap in the wall in, but actually I think my audio might be a bit too loud. All right, there we go. Oh, it could be my headset too. I'll turn it down on my headset. All right. So he had to wall himself in here. Not the best, because he really didn't know if these Lings were coming to attack him or not. Which, I guess he didn't see anything, so he's just like, whatever, cancel it, and throws on the cyber. Good choice. And he's delayed the Zergs. I don't know if I'd say delayed, but he's slowed down the Zergs' ability to have all three bases, so he invested, let's see, 450, 550 resources into this. Oh, but how long to delay the Zerg's Zerg expansion? Of course, he's gonna delay. Technically, gonna delay it for a while. But what we want to see is when the minerals get above 300. That's when he's pretty much delayed it. But that's probably not gonna happen because he can make huge waves of drones on two bases because the spawning pool is finished. But yeah, it looks like this game is gonna be a little bit macro-ish. Currently, no gas for Seiplo, because he's just like, I don't need it. But did not prepare a pylon in time, so there's gonna be a supply block for a short time. See, you can't make any pros. It's not good. But while this macro game is going on, we're going to talk a little bit about the players. Seiplo here. No, we're not gonna start with Seiplo. Yeah, we'll start with Seiplo. Seiplo is pretty much I have to say from he I haven't known about Seiplo before this game, but looked him up on the old wiki.teamliquid.net, best site in the world, Liquidpedia, whatever it's called. But is probably one of his more major successes most of his success has been in 2011. He hasn't had too good of a run this year, but he won a good bit of online tournaments like US Craft Cup, 47-46, the Sennheiser Cup. One interesting thing to hear is that he crushed Huck in the 2011 Summer DreamHack 2-0, which I think I just lagged the game because I minimized my window. So Seiplo, obviously a pretty good player for being able to take out Huck, but he did lose to Hero. And also, actually in 2011, he placed third after beating Happy 3-2. And 3-2, and Happy 3-2 to Happy is pretty good. Happy is a pretty strong player, but we do see a third coming down for Seiplo. He says, well, Zerg's got 3 bases, I should have 3. He can't have any more to me, that's not nice. So, Seiplo's gonna be forced to cancel this here because 1, his zealots across the map, and 2, oh, did he? I don't think he canceled that. Oh, yeah, that's, okay, I probably should have seen if he did. I was too busy talking about crap. So I'll waste all your time. Here we go. Did he cancel it? He does not cancel it, so that's 400 resources gone for Seiplo. That is not good. It's gonna put him a lot further behind after this shenanigans that costs 550 minerals or whatever. Okay. So we talked about Seiplo. Now let's talk about Slivko. Slivko also plays in a lot of online tournaments as well, but he actually managed in an invitational called, oh, we had a skirmish down here between the Zealots and the Lings. Darn you, I'm trying to talk about how good Slivko is. We see a lot of Zerglings here. Well, the +1 is finished, so these Zealots are going to be super effective. Almost like water type versus fire type. Slivko, in the Scan Invitational number 4, he actually went against Stefano, and he lost, but it was 2-3. So being able to, in a best of 5, being able to take 2 games on Stefano is pretty good because Stefano, a really good player. But yep. So that's pretty much about the players. I don't really know much about them. Like I've seen Slivko a few times, but I haven't ever seen Seiplo. I don't think, at least. But we see a lot of gateways over here. Let's see, 6 gates, 7 gates. So was he looking to do 7-gate timing? He does have 2. He has 4 gas. So I guess not really looking to do 7-gate timing, but he does have Twilight Council on the way. So it looks like he's gonna want to be going for a little bit of Blink Stalker play. Working on that shield upgrade, probably because this Twilight Council's not the perfect timing, but shield upgrade, I guess it's not bad. Especially if he's gonna go for Blink Stalker. Yeah, Blink Stalker, because Stalkers have the same amount of shields as armor, so it's not that bad. Although and sentries also. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I was about to say Artosis pylons. I think I used that reference wrong. I'm so bad. But we see a third coming up for Seiplo again, finally getting established this time. Is that a complete wall-in? I think that's a complete wall-in, so he doesn't want any Lings just randomly counterattacking in, which, I guess that's okay. Oop, I'll reposition myself in my chair, but, while we're watching this, we see a 4th coming down here for Slivko, so these guys are just macroing to their heart's content. But, really, not much going on right now. Slivko getting the Spire here. Pretty good choice. Well, he doesn't know his opponent's going Blink Stalker, so I don't think he does. Let us see. Does he know? He does see the Twilight Council, so it's very possible that he knows. And he does know about all these gateways. So, I guess he's going to either try to get Broodlord soon. Oh god, you guys aren't allowed to see this. You guys aren't allowed to see how long the game is. Stop it. He's either going to go try to tech the Broodlords, or he is going to try, I don't know. Nothing really else makes sense, but these infestors going to be able to shut down the Blink Stalkers pretty hard, but this poor Warp Prism getting absolutely assaulted. And the Zealots inside were just saying, dude, I was just put in there and I was having a party with my other two Zealot bros, and then all of a sudden we just got dropped out. We fell 50 feet and we were surrounded by turds and Zerglings, and you know, we love you guys. We don't want to be here. But a lot of Immortals here. Okay, not a lot, 4. Well, that's 16 supplies worth, but I don't really think there's enough Zealots to deal with these Lings. He has like no Zealots. But he does have a lot of Guardian Shields and Force Fields, but here we go. We gotta see the Blink back. A huge Blink backwards, leaving the Sentries and the Immortals in the front, but the Zergling is getting roasted, and Force Fields, nice Force Field to cut off the Infestors here, and all the Roaches will die. And now he's just picking away at the units. So now there's really Infestors with no units to guard them, no bodyguards, no one to take a bullet to the face for him. Looks like this 4th is gonna go down. He's not maximizing his DPS. He is not the right spec. He needed 1 point in the Arcane Talentry and 4 more in the Fire. I don't know. But he's just gonna kill the base and move on out. But Zerg is like, I'll make my Armageddon in 1 second. We see Corruptors out on the way. I guess he's preemptively making them for Broodlords, or is he gonna make them Broodlords soon? But it doesn't matter because it's a big engagement, and the Roaches do meta DPSs, and the Fungals not so great. They're pretty good, but they're not good enough. One thing to note is the Fungal actually outranges Stalker. It has a range of 9, so he could Fungal right here and keep walking away, but Blink is up, so probably not the best choice now. We do see more Corruptors on the way, and Broodlords are being morphed in, but I don't know if this is going to be in time. We have Missile Attack 2 on the way, or just now completing. But Protoss is just trolling around in the 4th, and we're gonna need to see some good Fungals here. The Zealots here, finally here to clean up with the Zerglings, and ooh, a nice Blink to kill off the Broodlords, and only 1 Broodlord remains. The lone Broodlord, but some decent Fungals. I heard a lot of the Blink Stalkers, and a huge amount of Roaches being made, but I don't think Roaches are pretty much the best choice versus this against Stalker and Immortal. That's not the best choice. Now even the Corruptors saying hello, and the Overlords trying to just pet the Stalkers with their tentacles, but they can't. And yeah, I think this is gonna have to be GG. And there we go. That is game 1 of the finals of the Antec Attack Weekly between AiSeiplo and roxkisSlivko. Man, I am awful at pronouncing names. But my nose is stuffy. All of a sudden, it randomly became stuffy during this game. That's cool. But what really came down to it was, I just don't think the Zerg had the right composition versus this. The Infestors, good choice, I will agree, because after he blinks, if you Fungal, the Fungal has a range of 9, and Stalkers have a range of 6, so you can Fungal without being hit. But I think versus Mass Blink Stalker, he might have needed, I don't know. Shoot, I'm terrible. Like Zerglings, probably more Zerglings, and he was getting Broodlords out, that was good, but it just wasn't in time. But anyways, let's go watch game 2 between Seiplo and Slivko. Thanks for watching, and you should watch the next game, because that's going to be, well, it's going to be game 2 between these two guys. see ya. Oh yeah. Subscribe. Oh yeah.